Bye, guys.
Focus, or can we let it go?
We finally made it to the Cayman's crib, and guys, this place is simplistic, luxurious, all wrapped up in one. Check it out. So as soon as you walk in from the side door, you're greeted with the kitchen, the most important room of the entire house. Beautiful, modern, gives everything you need. Check this out. They even have my YouTube channel. I did not put that up there. They have good taste. And then wrapping up in the bedroom, leads directly into the bathroom. Like, now I look at it, this place is directly linear. Like, there's not much. I can almost touch it from wall to wall this way, but it's pretty long this way. It's extremely modern, it's nice, and it might be simplistic, but it's a beautiful simplistic. And that leads me in to tip number 1 when it comes to traveling. The planning ahead is everything. Going into this week, Megan, myself, we sat down and did as much research as possible so we could make sure we had all of our ducks in a row. Traveling on prep is not easy. There's no secret about that. But if you plan ahead, for example, where's the closest gym to where you're staying? Where you're staying, does it have a microwave? Does it have a stove? If it doesn't, can you upgrade to one? Can you ask for it, right? That's why I love staying in Airbnbs or home 2 suites from Hilton, or really an extended stay, anything that has everything I need in terms of a full kitchen, fridge, and a microwave. You know, that's like the necessities in order for me to operate at a high level for this prep. So everything else, honestly, is just an add-on. So right now, the biggest thing that we're gonna focus on is relaxing, have a good time here, because we already planned ahead to make sure that we can do these things. And now, I'm gonna eat up some food and get some grubbing. Before I forget, another pro tip. This is something that I've been doing so much more since my travels picked up with client shows, my shows, and really anything else that pops up at last minute. I cook all of my food for the day that I'm traveling, the day before I travel. So I don't have to stress about when I land. I have to hurry up, find a grocery store. I have to cook all of my food, stay on top of my meal timing. Save yourself some stress. Cook all of the meals you're gonna need a day, bring it to the airport. You can easily pack it, you can check it, or you can bring it through TSA. Either or is gonna be perfectly fine. So now, again, today I can actually enjoy instead of running around and trying to just be like a bat out of hell to make sure that I stay on track. Tonight, we go to the grocery store to make sure we have all of our food for the following day, cook it fresh so it tastes amazing, and we still stay on track. Trip. Everybody knows the rule. We have chicken, we have egg whites, our secondary protein source, which is ground beef, 0 sugar creamer. Your boy's been addicted to coffee every prep. Ham spray. You guys know I can't go anywhere without my, you cannot believe it's not butter. Completely stocked on all the rice. Brought my oatmeal from home because for some reason I didn't think they'd have normal grocery stores. I was wrong. And you got to get the ready whip. And that is everything. The rest of the stuff is just Megan's. But this is pretty basic. This is basically my meal plan in a nutshell, plus the oatmeal. And I'm actually like in awe right now. I'm just happy that they literally not only had everything that I needed, but also had the brands, like the same exact brands. So I am far from upset. Oh. Can't forget the honey. Yet another beautiful night in the Caymans, another restaurant, and yes, more meal prep. I can tell you this, it's not ideal when you're on quote unquote vacation on prep, but honestly, you can't stop living life, and that's the number one thing I realized. I used to. Back in the day, old Alex would not be going out to functions, let alone travel out of the country during a prep. But I realized, especially with getting married and still being young and want to experience so much, I can't just cut everything off. But I'm a professional, and I have to be treated, or I have to treat my day-to-day like a professional, no matter where I am, no matter what circumstances I'm thrown at. So, meal prep, on our way to a nice restaurant. The beautiful wife, man, I'm a lucky man. So now she's gonna be drinking some margaritas, and I'm gonna be sipping on some Diet Coke.
What I got? I was like, hold on.
As soon as we walk in to this grocery store, we're greeted with the best looking, most Instagram friendly cakes I've ever seen in my life. This looks like that would be on that show, like Guess If It's Real or Not. You ever see one of those shows on Netflix? It's like fake cake, real cake. These look nuts. Can we get the front cake? Ice cream cone?
Don't tell Emily.
And now she's trying to offset the unhealthy with the healthy. So for the real reason we're here, minus the sweet tooth, peanut butter. No macro can be left behind on this prep, and I completely forgot about it the first time, so peanut butter.
We had to get it. We were walking by it like 8 in a row.
So this is our nightcap. I'm about to make oatmeal protein shake to end the night. And then Megan's gonna eat this crazy looking cake
I don't know how to go about this.
right in front of me. This is my relationship in a nutshell. She does not care that I'm on prep, but all right. And then we're gonna finish up watching. Actually, start watching. It's called The Tourist. It was a recommended show. It was hard to get through like the first episode. I really passed out, but I'm gonna get through the first episode. I heard after that is really good. So, gonna relax, do some client work. We got onboarding a lot of new clients here. I'm so excited for this year, man. But now, relax, turn the brain off, get some sleep, because tomorrow is the wedding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Going Guzman.
Careful who you cross, careful who you test. Give me your worst and you'll get my best.
Guys, I didn't know what to expect when I came to the Cayman Islands. I'm always nervous when I travel internationally, sometimes even just out of the state, for finding a gym that kind of keeps me in my environment, you know, just old school vibes. I don't need anything crazy, right? All I need is the basics, but the environment is always an added plus. And so far, man, like I'm absolutely blown away. The owners, some of the employees who work here, you know, they're kind of like just big bodybuilding fans. Like they're big bodybuilding, old school, old generation fans, you know, and they try to create some of that old school vibe with the modern vibe that they have here. And this gym is called Lift Studio. If you're ever in the Cayman Islands, guys, come here. The island's not that big, so it's really easy to find, but it's really dope, man. And I can say this, you know, I am not skipping a beat being here, training here. It feels amazing, unique ass equipment. Like, I love this machine, probably one of my favorite machines I've ever experienced. I'm probably gonna buy this for my own house, but I'm telling you guys right now, try to find a gym, an environment that keeps you in what you're used to back home, and this is it for me. All right, let's crush this set.
I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter.
Do you guys see this? Guess I'll rip my eyes right now. Dude, this thing is burning. And I have a rehearsal dinner to go to today. This is not gonna be a good look. All right, guys, finishing up the last 15 minutes of cardio of the day. We'd love to get up early, get your meals prepared, and get your ass to the gym so you can spend the rest of the vacation relaxing and just being a person. You know, I feel like sometimes when you're in prep, you're just so focused on your own X's and O's when I think a human can only do so much of that for an extended period of time. But nonetheless, we're here knocking it out. But I will say this, man, the preparation for traveling when you're on prep is everything. Like I mentioned yesterday, like I made sure when it comes to my training to front load all of my training. So I pushed all of my rest days back to the weekend, which I'm traveling over right now. So all I really have to do is my cardio every morning. And then out of the 3 days I'm here, I just have to get one training session in during that time, which is this morning. And we saved a shoulder workout, which is usually quicker. We can bang it out with a handful of supersets. And I'm telling you, we got a good one in, to say the least. Last day in paradise, and we are spending it poolside because in a few hours, I get the opportunity to watch my brother walk down the aisle and say I do to the woman of his dreams, and it almost makes me want to redo it all over again. But to recap, guys, I cannot stress this. Old Alex would have missed out on opportunities and moments like this in his life because of prep. But I realized as I prep, as I get older, as I mature in this sport, that you don't have to close off your entire life in order just to become the best bodybuilding version of yourself. Don't get me wrong, there is definitely a time and there's definitely a place for that. But if you can slow down in order to speed up, plan ahead, make sure that you prolong your process before you even get there in order to make sure that you're maximizing your time while here. You're still training, you're still doing your cardio, you're still keeping that level of intensity, you're still doing everything that is required. I can promise you this, you can still have a good time. You might not be able to have the margaritas poolside, but you can still have your kiwi strawberry hydration drink. And word on the street is if you use code Alex at checkout, you literally gain 10 pounds of muscle mass, and that's for any Ghost product. So let's make sure you guys get on that. But like I said, man, this whole process is about slowing down in order to speed up, making sure that you prioritize what you need to do while in the same breath still capturing these moments of life. Because again, you don't want to look back 10 years into your career and realize how much you sacrificed in order to step on stage. And I think you can still sacrifice while in the same breath maximize. So as always, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for watching these videos. And I can promise you this much. I'm going to take you guys along on all of these journeys and show you how I continue to try to live my best life, maximizing my moments, but also trying to become the best bodybuilder in the world. Because it's only a matter of time, and I can promise you this, you guys will be along with me every step of the way. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.